It's time to cripple their military forces. I want you to infiltrate the main base and find out what the warlords are planning.
Don't worry, Pox. I wiped out all the smart monkeys in the last attack. All they got left are a couple of hairy-knuckled alpha males who don't know thing one about intergalactic warfare. I mean, come on. Any planet without orbital ion cannons is just asking for it.
Human warfare is astonishingly primitive, which is exactly what worries me. They're just advanced enough to blow themselves up at any moment. And if they do, our chance of reclaiming our genetic future goes up in a mushroom cloud.
That would
drill
suck.
starts booting me out of easy company.
I'll
Now I
go
pulled this
scout
lame
the
duck
base and scan a
assignment.
few monkey brains.
Try not to let them detect you this time. We don't need any more complications. And you know how jumpy these creatures can be.
Hey, it's me!
Armquist is my hero.
Good point. Try not to kill all of them.
The new X-13 fighter jet packs a real punch, fires missiles, has a laser on board. It even mixes cocktails at 5 o'clock sharp.
This new human weapon could be a threat to us. Scan more humans.
Major Ford always randomly selects the shady Southgate. Jeez, have a heart. It's the freaking desert. Major Ford gets to stand still in the shade, smoking like a chimney.
Why won't those commies invade already? I want to shoot me some reds.
Oh, I think my face just cracked. Gotta get back home to the makeup.
Martin was under the water tower talking about creeps, prues, and neckles. What a nerd.
If I were a pigeon, I could see what those snazzy suits discuss with the general, and no one on the rooftop would be the wiser.
Sergeant Smith's getting reamed behind the wall. Again. Guess he shouldn't have hula hooped with another man's wife.
That dinner party. I'd have an office in the main building right next to Higgs's, if only Dottie hadn't burned Armquist's roast.
My pappy fought in the big one. All of this, khaki that. What the hell's wrong with fuchsia? I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm being all I can be. I want to be just like Sergeant York. Or Gomer Pyle.
Chain smoking and coffee will steady Higgs's nerves before the big showdown with Armquist in the main building.
The head warlord will emerge from the main building soon. I've gathered you should get a close look from a high vantage point.
This ain't like WW2.
Isn't ready yet. The X-13 was working just fine in the trials last week.
There have been a few, hiccups.
Hiccups? Armquist is headed here right now to see this thing fly. Are you telling me it can't?
We've had some setbacks.
I'll give you a setback. I'm gonna bring your whole goddamn agency up on charges. This is gross incompetence.
Save it. Why don't you show your guests the nuke instead?
I didn't pay $40 million to see another goddamn nuclear test. I paid to see the best goddamn fighter plane ever built. Ah, screw it. I'm going down to Sector 13 myself and find out what the hell's going on.
General.
You don't need to go to Sector 13. The test flight will go ahead as planned.
What? A second ago you said the X-13 wouldn't fly.
I said it wasn't ready, but it will be.
Your demonstration will go on as scheduled.
Trust us. We're the government.
Crypto, it's high time we met the base's head warmonger. Go and probe the mind of the human called General Higgs.
Without these eggheads, we could never finish the X-13 prototype. Gotta keep away from all these hazards just a little while longer.
Without these scientists, the prototype won't function. I've marked the locations on your radar. We must eliminate them. Discreetly. Do try to avoid attracting attention.
Subtlety ain't exactly my forte.
That Marilyn, a playwright and a baseball player. That little minx. Centerfold girls have all the fun.
My DI sure is a mean son of a gun. The brats always bust my chops. Jackasses. I love my country. I love my flag. Audie Murphy is a pussy. Now John Wayne, that's a man's man. March here, march there, march it yourself, jerk-off.
Elvis Schmelvis, I could do that.
Uh-huh.
Man, do I hate marching. These boots suck. I have a rifle. Her name is Sue. Wonder if anybody'd notice if I went AWOL. I knew I should have joined the Texas Air National Guard. Now that'd be some easy duty.
This evening, I see the new cartoons. The more anvils, the better.
An anvil? Oh, there's no accounting for taste. See if you can find something sufficiently weighty in its place. Smashing!
Oh, I was hoping he'd pop back up so I could drop it again.
Favorite scientist. Well, I sure wish I had wooden teeth like that Tycho Brahe.
Don't ask, don't tell. Works for me. Big Steve, are your life.
Man, that guy stepped right on those mines. Just glad it wasn't me. That's the fourth one this week.
If I don't get to shoot somebody soon, I'm gonna go out of my mind.
I've got what every woman wants. A 12-inch slide rule and a 166 IQ.
I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm being all I can be.
The more I think about it, communism isn't just an economic system, it's a will.
Draw in the enemy.
will
Make
to
some
feel
noise.
proletarian.
When they get close, destroy them all.
My DI sure is a mean son of a gun.
Leave!
You can go 15 rounds.
It's
for
jail
me.
time!
You want a piece of this cupcake? Let's... Midget!
prototype should be clear, but avoid any men in very dark suits.
See? This is why we're demanding help!
Throw down, baby! You're going down! An army of one. I'm so lonely.
Don't bump into me, just don't.
Next on the agenda, stall the human war models. A little sabotage should do the trick. First, find the new X-13 these two. The path to the prototype should be clear, but avoid any men in very dark suits.
What's going on? Let's do this.
Next on the agenda, stall the human war models. A little sabotage should do the trick. First, find the new X-13 these tin soldiers are building.
More sneaking? Come on, Pox.
I said sabotage! Go! And destroy every human in that hangar! And destroy their equipment and their records! And keep the X-13 in one piece. Just make sure it won't fly anywhere!
That's what I'm talking about.
Make it good.
We've had a breach.
Small word for a big problem.
Somebody got past the guards, snuck into Hangar 12 and wrecked the place.
Our little gray visitor?
Looks that way.
Which means you didn't catch it.
We came pretty close.
Close doesn't count, Agent. The second it sets foot on base, I want it captured. And don't tell Armquist. We don't need any more help from the military. Call me when you've got it.
Whatever you say.
Step right up. Weapons, abilities, saucers, upgrades are us.
General Armquist, good of you to come. Thought you might be too busy running damage control out in California.
Never too busy to watch the Air Force fall flat on its face, Jack.
Corporal Patterson, let's show our guests what this bottle rocket can do. Vertical takeoff and landing! How do you like them apples?
That's it? That's your ultimate weapon?
Patterson! Get over there and tell McGillicuddy to get that bird in the air right this second, or he's gonna be testing go-karts for the next 20 years!
$40 million for that?
While Armquist is inspecting their primitive aeronautical contraptions, which can be sabotaged, we'll crush their pitiful air defense forces and destroy Armquist once and for all.
Let me just load up the old disintegrate array and I'll be off.
No! Listen, Crypto. At this very moment, they are preparing a nuclear device for testing in a nearby weapons range.
A nuclear device? Don't sweat it. That monkey's as good as dead. Let me just load up the old disintegrate array and I'll be off.
No! Listen, Crypto. At this very moment, they are preparing a nuclear device for testing in a nearby weapons range.
A nuclear device? Don't sweat it. That monkey's as good as dead.
I knew I should have joined the Texas Air National Guard. Now that'd be some easy duty.
Hypnotize one of the humans and command him to drive the vehicle to the airfield.
An army of one. I'm so lonely. Damn, that drill sergeant booted me out of easy company. Now I pulled this lame duck assignment.
Move it or lose it!
Those lactating bovoids are blocking the road up ahead.
Drop your weapon! No! I don't know, but
The nuclear device is no more!
Stop flying!
Humans have put explosive devices on the road ahead.
Drop your weapon! Rounds with me. Alien! On your knees, cowboy. Move!
The nuclear device is almost destroyed!
I order you.
The nuclear device is no more!
What?
Humans have put explosive devices on the road ahead.
You're going down, little man. Get out of the way or I'll shoot.
The nuclear device is almost destroyed! The nuclear device is no more! The humans have put explosive devices on the road ahead.
Drop your weapon! Sucker! Move over!
The nuclear device is no more! The humans have put explosive devices on the road ahead.
Here's Johnny. You think you can go 15 rounds with me? I order you to put me down. Get out of the way! I'll shoot through you! Beg me to spare. You think you can go 15 rounds with me? Better get back on patrol. You're going down! You
I destroyed an entire Korean building!
Nothing to report.
It's...
You're going!
Throw down!
Shoot me!
You want a piece of this, cupcake? It's killer time!
Captain Wells was right!
Drop your weapon!
Throw down, baby.
On your knees! Stop! You're dead! Drop your weapon!
Let's
Let's get it on! Drop your weapon!
You do realize nothing will be destroyed if the nuclear device isn't activated, Crypto.
Those humans want to disarm the bomb. Stop them!
Here's Johnny!
They're surrounding you. That's the kind of problem.
Drop your weapon! They need to spare your
You've made it! Halfway!
Show me what you got.
Are you marking time or hitting those marks? Keep calm and defend!
You've done it, Crypto! Now, run like a solar wind and get yourself out of the blast radius!
Seconds left!
Armquist, you want to explain to me why our troops are abandoning Area 42?
They're not leaving, they're regrouping. Everything's under control.
Really? So the airfield hasn't been destroyed by one of our own nukes?
It's that commie spy from Santa Modesta. He got in somehow, messed with one of our experiments. Don't worry, I'll catch him.
That's what you said in Santa Modesta. Frankly, General, I'm beginning to question your resolve.
Oh, I'm resolved, all right. That explosion was meant to take me out.
You're saying this communist spy has a personal vendetta against you?
Maybe you don't get the mindset we're up against.
No, General. I'm taking you very seriously. The President should hear this. Get back to Capital City.
I don't take orders from you.
In this matter, I speak for the President. You know that.
Oh, majestic.
So what would you like to upgrade, you little ball of unbridled aggression?
Need data on the structural integrity of the local architecture. I'm activating our latest F-800 drones to scan these demonic edifices.
Let me guess. You need me to babysit the drone.
Precisely. Hasta la vista, Crypto.
Time for a bell?
What?
A meek little green man!
You want a piece of me?
data? Or is it data? One final scan and the topographical analysis is complete.
Never considered destructive testing?
In order to quantify the effectiveness of our arson, it is imperative that we first collect hard data on how hard these buildings are.
So I do get to blow them up, right?
Let's not go off half-cocked, Crypto.
Drop it! Boy, bring it on! Good lord! It's an alien!
Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Dive's over, space rat. You can go home, but you can't
It's hurting.
stop it, the cop! Police!
Hang on.
It hurt me! To get yours.
10 seconds!
Good work, Crypto!
Make my day.
Crypto! Here's a frightening new weapon for your saucer. The Quantum Deconstructor. It has a blast wave that destroys everything. Try it out on the commercial buildings of Santa Modesta.
Let's get it on!
Faster upgrade, perhaps? No? How about your gun or your abilities? Hmm?